So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm making this into too many pieces, but um, the fact is that this setup with the mother being left in the desert, and that mother actually, his name was Ismail. He's the descendant of Muhammad, the the one that fathers the Muslim religion, and he was fathered. So this just shows you that like Jews and is and Muslims are really like brothers in a sense that, but this bloodline, this stuff is not important. And that's the only part about Jesus, because it's like an unfair advantage. No, it's just something that teaches us, but it's not in the blood or anything, and there's no need to like because that is very dangerous. That makes you like chosen somehow. Like, I think I talked about this, but there are no chosen ones, and that's. I even think that Jesus actually acquired the knowledge. He wasn't born with the knowledge. But obviously, this is not that important. He did have access because his mother is an exceptionally gentle creature, being. So she is special, and sh and she's very special. So she could have helped Jesus in an early age if she was, yes, which she probably was. She was religious, and perhaps she's the one that actually made him who he is, or parts that are key. And then when you have some parts, then other parts can fall into place. So, but yeah, I mean, he was without a sin, which is um, sure. I don't doubt that. But yeah, I mean, with with the whole birth, he does penetrate. That's why I always say he, because like when I was in the car, he was confirmed. It was confirmed that it's a he. So he's like a penetrating force, and he is. So that's from where this is incredibly gentle. You don't feel this force. This is not a force. This is your. This is yours because you chose it. You chose it. So it does not force at all. It's a power. It's yeah. I mean, yeah. I have to use these words very carefully, but it's incredibly gentle. So um, I'm going again into terrain which I actually didn't prepare to go into. Uh, because like I don't, there are no pre-destinies. So even if he was what they say he was, um, this as a teacher, that's fine because he did say everything correctly, and so how he was born shouldn't really matter. So can God now inseminate somebody? Yes, in a symbolic way. So he does not. I don't think. You know, this is all symbolic. Just like in the before Jesus, there are gods which were half animals, and so Jesus put that to an end, I guess, by saying, by making God into a human being. So I guess the rest of it is not really important. I prefer this version that because everybody does have a chance. Predestiny is dangerous because it really does oppose free will. And they say that we're born sinners. I mean, that we're all born sinners. I don't think we're born sinners at all. I don't think children are sinners. Can they be possessed at an early age? I don't know. But when I asked about a boy, like when I was in Jerusalem, he was like under 18, and he was like, there was nothing that he would tell me about him. He was like under the radar. He still didn't enter the world, which will pile crap on him. He didn't learn from us. Still, he's I guess still has the benefit of every doubt. So I don't think we're born evil, but by going through life, we do become altered by those around us, because that's like how you, which is terrible, because the influences that we have are sometimes very limited. So we should be very careful, because we as children, we do have this soaking capability. We're inquisitive, but we as children actually possess these. The children are inquisitive. They're full of energy, and they're very honest. So these are like three characteristics that actually God does possess. I mean, He does. Like children remind me of godly energy the most. So we do get rotten somewhere. If we do, I mean, like, it happened to me, so some of us don't have to be at all. I mean, if we have the proper guidance. So that's why I am doing this, really, to keep some part of us which is good, and which He likes, and because having access to His love is like something so incredible that it's worth like everything. It's worth all the pain, that you go through, because He can heal you. So I don't want to like push it too far, because to prove something to people who still don't believe, but spend some time in silence and listen, and you will be greeted. That's it.